Hey everybody, I am on my way to Nashville right now to work on my music. I kind of just wanted to do this video just to answer a few questions, actually a lot of questions, a lot of the same questions that I've been getting from a lot of different people, and just kind of let you guys know what the process is of recording, and hopefully get you in behind the scenes a little bit and show you kind of what I'm doing. So I guess the first question is that I keep hearing a lot is when or if I have signed with a record label. The answer to that is no, I have not signed with a record label. I am working with a producer from Nashville. His name is Eric. He's a great Christian guy. That's probably one of the biggest reasons that I went with him, because I really wanted to work with somebody who wasn't really in it for getting the big bucks of money. I really wanted somebody that knew my heart's desire and the purpose for what I do, which of course is to glorify God. So after I met with him, I'll start from the beginning, I guess. I went to, let me back way up. From a young age, I have wanted to sing professionally for a long time. I've been in so many competitions. When I was 15 or 16, I won a competition and actually got to go record a CD. It was a really fun experience, but it was really poor quality. I think I may have gotten 50 CDs, and I don't even have one of those anymore. I think Mom does. But, I always enter these competitions. I went to The Voice. I went to America's Got Talent. And even from that, I never did, nothing ever came of that. It was a fun experience, but nothing ever came from it. There's so many people out there, and it's pretty much like playing the lottery. You go there, you pay your money to travel there. You pay your money to stay the night, because usually it's in a different city or state. And then you wait in line for a couple hours or more, and you hope that this one judge that you're seeing is going to like your voice or your personality or something about you enough to send you on to the next level. So I met some great people in those experiences, so I don't want to say it was time wasted, but as far as going anywhere with it, it never went anywhere. I feel like my voice is probably average. It's not like a 1 in a million voice, but I do feel like I have enough desire and heart and enough hard work to get me to where I feel like I need to be and where I want to go. And plus, I feel like also that working hard to get there is going to make me appreciate it a whole lot more than if I was to, just win a competition and, succeed from that. So, anyway, fast forward to this year. I went to a Women of Joy conference in Pigeon Forge, and pretty much the only thing I wanted to do was be on stage and sing the whole time. And that may be, I don't know, I always felt like that sounded a little bit conceited, but God puts people in places to use them where He wants them to use them. So if He puts a desire in your heart, don't ignore it and think that it's too big of a dream, or that God wouldn't use you in that position just because you're on pretty much pedestal, something like that. So God can use you in so many different places. So you have to really humble yourself in that part to know that your focus is still on God, and that is where your desire is to lead people to God. So after that, on my way home from that conference, I started researching producers. I was like, if these competitions aren't working, So I'm going to, try to do this my way and pursue this dream. So I found Creative Soul Records online and signed up for their music workshop, and I went there in June. During that music workshop, Eric kind of just talked to me, and there was actually another kid there. His name was Drew Greenway, and if you have a chance to check out his videos on YouTube, you should. He's a great singer, great guitarist. So, but anyways, he was kind of asking both of us where we were with our music and kind of where we wanted to be. And that was hard for me because, trying to see like where I was starting, especially compared to Drew. Drew had been, he has a YouTube channel and he's had it for a couple of years now. I didn't have one. I'd posted one video on YouTube and it had like 6 views. So that was kind of depressing. And I wasn't really big on videoing myself a lot just because I didn't want to seem conceited or anything. And honestly, I didn't have the skills on an instrument as well as others. So that really put me out of my comfort zone to start doing videos because my piano skills aren't the best. They're getting better, thankfully. But sometimes it's hard just to really make the music sound good because that's a big part of it. But anyway, so back in, this meeting was in Nashville, and I went with Brian, my husband, and after we left there, I was so excited, I was so inspired to start making these even small changes of trying to get my name out there, and working on writing more songs. I'd written 2 whenever I went there. And so all this stuff, just kind of inspired me to work harder. And I remember talking to Brian on my way home, and I was just on cloud 9, thinking, I see a chance here. He gave me hope of, your dream is not too high. There's a possibility, and with hard work, you can get to where you want to go. And so Brian, I'm sitting over there thinking about all this stuff, and Brian goes, well, you're going to ask me what I think? And I'm like, oh yeah, sorry about that, babe. And so he says, well, I think you should go for it, and I think that you should hire this guy to be your producer. And I was like, I was thinking that too. So we decided that together, and I'm so thankful to have a supportive husband. He is great, and especially when you have big dreams like this that aren't cheap, because pretty much this whole process is out of pocket for us. So hopefully we'll make that back in return once my CD is made and we can make some CD sales and stuff off iTunes and stuff like that. But it is taking a leap of faith and trusting that this is really where God wants me to be. So today I'm on my way to Nashville to work on the final songs that I want on my CD or on my album. Some of them I have written, and some of them will probably be written by other songwriters the songs that haven't been recorded yet. So I'm going to listen to those for a while and pick out which ones that I want. We're going to fine-tune my songs that I have written, and then hopefully from there we will be able to start putting music with other musicians, listening to my songs and kind of getting a feel for them. And then from there I will spend a week in Nashville recording my CD, and I'm not really sure when the release date will be just yet, but hoping by the end of the year. So I kind of wanted to give you guys the run through of everything, because hopefully this will answer some questions of what I'm wanting to get out of this, and where starting from, kind of my process. And I want to keep you guys included in this because I know for me, I've never been through this before, so it's kind of neat to be behind the scenes and know what really goes on or goes into making a CD or album and the hard work put into it. So if you guys have any questions, shoot me a comment or something like that, and I'll try to answer it the best of my ability. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll let you know how today goes. Have a good day.